Now, y'all know today's election day, and I'm really encouraging everybody to get out there and vote, especially in the city of New York. But I just got to say one thing. I am so annoyed with hearing Mamdani be asked about Jews every time he gets on TV. Politics does not revolve around the Jews. When he's criticizing Israel, the state, the government of Israel, why has that been conflated with criticizing Jews as a religious group? The media is so nasty with that kind of stuff. I can't stand it.
Message, but then they go back and they say, well, he supports BDS. He won't condemn to globalize the Intifada. He seemed to play both sides after October 7th in his initial statement. They're deeply worried that you have some animosity for Jewish people and for the state of Israel. How do you respond to that?
Look, I think critiques of the state of Israel are critiques of a government, as opposed to critiques of a people and of a faith. And my job is to represent every single New Yorker, and I will do so no matter their thoughts and opinions on Israel and Palestine, of which millions of New Yorkers have very strong views, and I'm one of them.
Would BDS be the policy of your administration as mayor?
I've said that I would support and have supported nonviolent movements to bring about compliance with international law. Where this mayor has violated and looked to violate that kind of law, I would bring us back into compliance.
So, yes.
No, I'm talking about compliance. And I've said that I support BDS because this is a movement that is looking for that kind of compliance.
So please don't let the media get in your head if you're a Jewish person, make you think that somehow this guy is disfavorable to Jews or has an animosity towards Jews, doesn't like the Jews or anything like that. It's not true. It's bullshit. You can support everyone's right to exist and believe what they believe while also saying that the state of Israel is problematic. Period. Because they are. Period. And for those of you like me, up until a few minutes ago, that don't know what BDS means, it stands for boycott, divest, and sanction. That is a nonviolent Palestinian movement that encourages the United States and other like-minded nations who agree that human rights are important to boycott, divest, and sanction the state of Israel. That does not mean boycott Jews. That don't mean stand in front of the synagogue and cuss nobody out. That don't mean you gotta see a Jewish person walking down the street and you see a yarmulke and all of a sudden you gotta start screaming. Ain't got nothing to do with the religion. This is the state, the government of Netanyahu, which is Israel. And last I checked, Israel was a country, not a religion. There are Muslims that live in Israel. There are Christians that live in Israel, just like there are Jews that live in Israel. Stop playing. The media is doing the most. Stop.